it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose. Nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do a pick a card reading on what are people's secret thoughts of you. All right, so we do have 3 piles for you to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, so if you feel drawn to, feel free to choose more than one. That's again, only if you feel drawn to. All right, so pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading, pile number 1. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? All right, so the first message that I heard was getting it together. All right, and then I started hearing drums. And what's so crazy is, you guys, now that I'm starting your pile, there is somebody outside playing like loud music. And it's like, I don't necessarily hear the lyrics, but I hear like the bass, okay? So definitely something about like beats, drums, all right? Some of you guys could actually do that. Maybe you like listening to your music really loud in the car, all right? Or maybe in the house as well, okay? But the main message that I got was getting it together, okay? So this is what people are secretly thinking of you. Okay, some of you guys could have also just gotten like a new haircut. You could have maybe like cut off your hair as well. Like I was getting the image of locks being cut. All right, some of you guys, it doesn't even have to be like locks. It could just be like hair. Maybe you are just starting over. Okay, I definitely do feel like something has been cut, maybe cut off, cut out as well. Take it how it resonates with you. But anyway, back to the drums, you guys. Someone here could play instruments, okay? So people are secretly thinking about like how creative you are when it comes to music. You make your own beats, okay? Some of you could also make like good playlists, all right? So the music's genres that you listen to, the music artists that you listen to, a lot of people secretly think of like, oh wow, you definitely do listen to good artists, good rappers, okay, good singers, musicians. Take it how it resonates, okay? It does feel like you know all the new albums, okay? Some of you guys could have also maybe created a new album. I definitely do feel like people are secretly thinking about like how creative you are when it comes to music. Some of you guys could like express yourself a lot through that. Maybe this is one of the ways you express yourself, or maybe the only way. Yeah. Take it how it resonates. But now I am kind of thinking of like someone like listening to something maybe you written or maybe wrote. This could be poems, like poetry, and you know, you're kind of putting people in like a new field, okay? So you're allowing people to kind of see more in your life, okay? And this is what people are secretly thinking, all right? Like, oh, I didn't know, you know, you had an interest in this, or I didn't know you were as gifted in this, okay? I do feel like people are secretly thinking about how you're showing your new talents, your new interests, okay? Your new hobbies. Some of you guys are actually going pro with it, okay? So you may be talking to like people, you know, maybe other artists or just other people that can help you, you know, promote your work. Take it how it resonates, but I do feel like people are definitely secretly thinking like, I didn't know you actually had this growing behind you. I didn't know you had this talent, this hidden ability, okay? So next message I got was leather and black. Okay, now when I seen black, I was thinking also of a Black Panther. So some of you guys may like those Black Panthers, okay? But it made me think of this TikTok that I seen a long time ago, actually. This lady found a Black Panther as a baby. She didn't know it was a Black Panther at the time, but she ended up raising the Black Panther. She thought it was a dog, I think. But then when she realized like it was a panther, it was kind of shocking to see like this big panther, but it was like domesticated, right? So it didn't grow up in the wild. So it was tamed pretty much. All right. It's giving kind of similar to strength vibes, Leo vibes here. So something about that here. People are secretly thinking about like how you have maybe been like raised in like a different household. Maybe you may feel also like you don't belong where you're at. Take it how it resonates, but I definitely do feel like that. Okay, someone could have raised you that maybe wasn't your biological parents, or just maybe wasn't the parents you wanted. That's what I feel. Okay, and this is what people are secretly thinking, and they see that you have kind of had to raise yourself, or you have been raised brought up into something that you didn't want. All right, so I do feel like a lot of you are kind of cutting things off, switching things up, and maybe stepping into a new era. And this new era has to do with what you want to be, who you are. Okay, not what other people are saying, not what other people put on you. Some of you guys also feel like you're changing religions, or maybe you're thinking about it. Like you could be exploring different interests right now. This is what people are secretly thinking. Okay. Some of you guys could have also maybe gotten like new interiors. Okay. Whether that's like in your car. This could also be like switching up your area, like work area, studio, take it how it resonates. But this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, okay, something is a lot fancier with you. Pawn number 1. Definitely. And I just noticed he actually has a cross on his neck. Okay. And also he has earrings. He has rings on. He has a bracelet on. So yeah, some of you guys could also be wearing fancier things. Okay. You could also be just investing more in yourself, investing more in your work right now. Okay. Next message. Okay, yeah, this is funny because pawn number 1, when I was channeling these messages, all of a sudden, like my breathing, like I felt like I was breathing weird, and I'm like, okay, someone here could have asthma. All right, hold on. Someone here could have asthma, and it's funny because now, like, I feel like my breathing is getting a little weird, and I don't have asthma. Okay, but someone here could, okay? And people are secretly thinking, like, oh, you must be getting better treatments, or you're equating bad habits. And these bad habits may have been triggering, this asthma. Like flare-ups as well, I was hearing, okay? So something, you definitely let go of something, and this actually benefited you health-wise. Take it how it resonates, but definitely someone here could have had just problems with their breathing, and they actually have gotten help, and people are secretly thinking this. Okay, they see like, oh, it's improvement. Okay, this could also like have to do with maybe limiting foods. Okay, like certain foods. I know like dairy. Okay, dairy does produce mucus, phlegm, all that stuff. So maybe you're getting rid of this. Okay. I do feel like people are secretly thinking that you are changing up your lifestyle right now. Like you have just created a start. Like you started something new, and it does feel like a lifestyle change. Okay, some of you guys may be also buying plants now. I'm being drawn to this plant behind him. Okay, so it's like you're buying stuff that people would have never thought that you would have been into. Okay, so yeah, you could have maybe bought a plant. All right. I feel like you guys are definitely planting new seeds. All right. That's also symbolic here. And this is what people are secretly thinking. Then I got the message of a new hideout spot. Okay. So what I was getting with that is that you've been inactive lately. Okay. I do feel like people are secretly thinking that you're not as social. You have not been as social. Okay. So whether that is on like social media, maybe when friends are, reaching out to hang out, like I feel like you are probably giving like, oh no, not today. another time, and you're not really catching up. Okay, so I do feel like people are secretly thinking this. There is this energy of you having a lot going on. Like, I can feel that in this energy here, but then it's like you're also like you're going through something, but you're also like trying to get yourself together. Okay, so you definitely are working on it. Whatever this is, I feel like you are actively working on it, and it may just have you feeling, not wanting to be social right now, and that's okay. But this is what people are secretly thinking, okay? The next message was, okay, I heard it's best to keep your distance. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys could have maybe had a fallen out with someone, okay? So yeah, people are definitely secretly thinking like, oh, you're keeping your distance because of this, or maybe something you did, like something you said, or maybe someone else, take it how it resonates, vice versa. But there's something that happened, a situation that occurred, and people may be thinking like, oh, you must be, keeping your distance because of this. Okay. This could also be like a past energy that is like now resurfacing. So whether it's like a memory of some sort, okay, it's something definitely resurfacing, and people see that you are like keeping your distance because of it. Okay, I do feel like people are secretly thinking that you're having a period of reflection. All right. I heard this is a hard month for you. So I'm not sure because, what's today's date? Today is today's the 6th. So it's only a week into the month of March. Okay, so I'm not sure if like you just have had a hard week so far, or like this month is triggering for you. There could have maybe been like a death, anniversary, a memory, something. I heard flashback, something like that, maybe from another year. All right. Or this is just a hard time for you. Okay. If this is a hard month for you, and this is something that happens a lot, like the month of March, maybe like going into spring, it's possible it's like a past life thing as well. I'm not sure if any of you guys are, maybe thinking of getting a past life regression, but yeah, there's something about this month here that's significant, and people are secretly thinking this, like you are having a hard time right now, but you are keeping yourself, in high spirits by whether that's, buying plants, whether that's gardening, playing music, writing music, listening to music. Music definitely is feeding your soul right now, feeding your spirit. I also feel like a lot of you guys are starting this diet change, lifestyle change, and this is what people are secretly thinking. All right. The next message that I got was something has been put in your face. Okay, yes. All right. So, and it's crazy because I was like, his face is down. So it's as if like you have had this moment of reflection, or like I was feeling like shame. Maybe you have awakened to something that you did, or, you did in the past. Take it how it resonates. And you are kind of beating yourself up right now. And I do feel like people are secretly thinking this, like you have put yourself on pause right now. All right. Not pause forever, just pause right now. And it feels like more of your social group. All right. I think a lot of you guys are also thinking about like, who are your friends? Who are your real friends? What is it that you want to do career wise? What is it, what is it that you want in life? Like, I feel like you are just having these moments, and it is kind of taking your breath. Like it has you in like this chokehold, and this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, pod number 1 has been distant. Pod number 1's been going through things. All right. But I do feel like you do have people that is also feeling for you as well, like admiring that you are keeping yourself distant. Because normally, when people are not in the greatest energy, it is wise, right, to distance yourself so you don't put that onto other people. And I feel like this is what you're doing, but then I also feel like a lot of you have kind of awakened to something that you have done or said, and I just feel like you're reflecting on it. All right. And 111 could be significant. I'm just saying that because I'm looking at the time and I see it's 11:10 a.m. November could also be significant. The 10th could be significant. All right. And the last message that I got was red. All right. Red could be symbolic for you. Maybe that's like your favorite color. But I do feel like red is also, it's making me think of like red, green, like red light, green light. So right now you're on red light. All right. And red light is again like stop, like hold on, wait. All right. I do feel like right now you are stopping something. You have refrained from something. Some of you guys, this is also sexual activity. So this is another thing people are secretly thinking, like you're not, you're not flirting with people. You're not being sexually active with someone anymore. Like something like that. I feel like you have cut ties with someone. All right. So take it how it resonates. Part number 1. Those were your channeled messages. We're actually going to read your oracle messages now. All right. So I did pull 2 oracles for every pile. So we're going to read. So we have number 16, which is Eva. Eva did come out in reverse. Okay. And then we have number 7, which is pure nature. And it's funny because both of these cards, a lot of red is sticking out. All right, so let's read the first one. So number 16, Eva, duplicity, deception, caution. Okay, out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wriggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a sweet fruit to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake, like a deceitful friend or a lover. Her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions. All right. I do feel like people are also secretly thinking that you may be someone that wants love, but you may also not be in the energy to give it right now. You may not also be in the energy to receive it as well. All right. I do feel like you are healing from something toxic within. All right. So this is like a bad habit. This is a bad mindset. And that's awesome that you guys are even, working on that. All right. So I applaud you for that, part number 1. Definitely be proud of yourself for having that moment, of reflecting and choosing to heal this. Okay. The next message, number 7, which is pure nature. Okay. So that's grace, blooming, youth, freshness. This young girl is flourishing as she develops into a woman. She loves her body and is aware of her unique beauty. Just as this girl does, cherish the beauty nature has given to you. See the softness and grace, and keep the secrets of youth in your heart. The red pony symbolizes respect and honor, ideals that must be recognized in ourselves before we can genuinely share our true nature with others. That's crazy. And I just said that too. I don't know these oracle cards. Like, I know Eva because I got the last message, but this oracle deck is very new to me. So it's crazy how I did say how I feel like a lot of you guys, may want something, but you may also be, thinking, am I truly ready for this? Can I truly receive this? And this doesn't even have to be love. This could be a new life. Like I said, I feel like someone here was raised in something that maybe they don't fit in anymore. Maybe they don't want anymore. And it's like you want something new, but it's like, can I really leave, that behind? Can I really do that, You know what this is making me think of, y'all? This show, Love is Blind, okay? Fairy Sage Mother and her sisters then got me watching this show, y'all. And that's funny because today is actually, hold on. I don't know today's date. Yeah, today's the 6th and today's Wednesday. So Wednesday's Love is Blind comes out. And I actually was like, once I'm done, I'm going to watch this. But this is making me think of Clay. So if any of you guys don't know, but spoiler alert, so if you don't want to hear this, definitely skip. But Clay talks a lot about how he fears basically if he's going to cheat or not, because he was raised up to idolize his father, and his father was like a suave man. So he loved his father loved his mom. They were married for a good amount of years. I think he said 25. I don't remember, but pretty much he was pointing out the fact that, yeah, he was still married to her, loved her, but he cheated on her. Like, he still went out of their marriage and cheated on her. But he talks a lot about that, and it kind of has like it kind of throws off like whether or not he is like going to do that, or maybe he's like hinting that he still would do that. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I was like thinking, I don't know, I don't know, because that's a red flag, right? But it does also feel like he's healing from that. Like, he is traumatized from that. So it's something similar here. Maybe you guys are trying to be a better person, but it's like it's hard because maybe the people around you, and this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, I see that you do carry this trauma, you do carry this burden, and it is eating you, like it is. Okay, but it's like they also see that you are trying. You are. He has his cross around his neck. It's like saying he's continued to have faith. He's continued to trust. And his head is down. It almost feels like he may be surrendering as well. He may be seeing, you know what? I'm not this perfect person. I'm not this high and almighty person. All right. So I do feel like you are having these moments of also being humbled. And this is what people are secretly thinking. Okay. I do feel like a lot of people are very also like proud of you. Pot number one, okay, because like I said, keeping your distance, I feel like you're staying out of trouble, whether that trouble was, maybe overspending, spending money on things you shouldn't, okay? I feel like you're working on yourself, and I think you should look more into that. Look at how you are changing. You want change, and this is what people are secretly thinking. So let's pull a tarot card. All right, so anything else, Spirit, for pot number one? I love that, and that's funny how I really thought of that, like, show. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. 4 of Swords. Okay. I do feel like some of you guys are also recovering from something. This could also be, Lord, tongue-tied here. This could also be like a sickness. Maybe you guys were like having some sort of flare-up, asthma, something like that here. And I also feel like there's something resurfacing, like a date, an anniversary, and it kind of has you like wanting to withdraw. This month is definitely a hard month for you, okay? And this month may just be a moment of like reflecting, all right? Like, you need to kind of just recuperate right now. And this is what people are secretly thinking. It's like you do have you want to focus on some things, but you're having a hard time kind of going after it. But I do feel like day by day, you're, you're taking it day by day. And this is what people are secretly thinking. I feel like you're also learning how to be disciplined with yourself, because I do feel like you have taken like a start. And this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, you have started something new. All right. And I see the 7 of Swords came out. So, yeah, I feel like the 7 of Swords is a card of being sneaky, deception. Okay. And it's funny because the back of the deck, 4 of Wands. And didn't I give that example of Clay? Like, he spoke about like how his dad still cheated on his mom, and that held like so much on him. So there's definitely something here that, maybe is resurfacing, and it has you really like, I didn't realize this was a problem for me. I didn't realize this still had an effect on me. And I feel like people are secretly thinking this. They see you are trying to address this. You are also awakening to maybe, childhood traumas that did play a factor. How you were raised, the people you were around, the friend group, how it has molded you into a person. You are heavily in this energy of just figuring out who you want to be, what you want to do, how can you reach this, all right? I do feel like you are trying your best to go after your goals, and it is going to take, effort. It's going to take effort. It's going to take discipline, all right? But people are secretly thinking that you have started this, like you have started the process, all right, the healing process, and that's amazing. Pot number one. I'm definitely getting a lot of Leo, but the 4 of Swords came out, and then the 7 of Swords, 4 of Wands, so that's like air and fire. So that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well, okay? Earth signs as well, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So I think I'm gonna end it there. Pot number one. I send you love and I send you light. And I pray whatever is triggering you, bothering you at this moment, I pray that it may resolve itself very soon, okay? With that being said, love and light, and and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pot number 2, this is your reading, pot number 2. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? All right, let's just jump right into the channeled messages. I do want to point out too that some of you guys may have felt drawn to pick another pile. All right, I was getting like this pile was kind of like the in-between. Okay, so the first message, pile number 2, I got was, okay. So people are secretly thinking about like how unbothered you've been lately. All right, they're thinking about like, okay, pile number 2, they have not been, expressing themselves. You've been biting your tongue. Okay, some of you guys may have actually been like biting your tongue. So you're not like giving people feedback, giving people reactions, maybe not cursing people out anymore. And it's like, it's kind of shocking people right now. All right. But I feel like with the okay, people are also secretly thinking like you're barely responding to messages. Some of you guys are not even responding. All right. It's giving the okay. So maybe this is something you're saying. So it's like, I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm not even going to feed into that. All right. So this is what's going on in your energy, pile number 2. Another message that I got was people are secretly thinking that you're in some sort of la land. Now, when I thought of this la land, I was thinking of, just a place where you're just at peace. Okay, you're trying to see the good in everything, trying to be positive. Okay, you are trying to make the most of something. All right, I feel like you're more content. Not complete, just content. Okay, so wherever the place that you're in now is like you are seeing the good around you. You are seeing the rainbows. Okay, you're not at the end of the rainbow, but you are seeing the rainbows in the midst of the storms. All right, and this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, you have not been reactive. You've been non-reactive lately. Okay, so like normally the things that would bother you are not bothering you for some reason. And I'm like, this is what I was getting, like for some reason they're not bothering you, like, and I feel like this may be people trying to provoke you, trying to anger you. All right, and even the people that maybe excuse me y'all, that may not be trying to get a reaction, but they may be also noticing like, oh wow, normally if I would have done this would have bothered pile number 2, but it's not bothering you. All right, so there's something about that here. Hold on. All right, so the next message that I got was you're not talking about what's been troubling you. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. So I do feel like something is still in the air, whether that's like something like you have been through, something that has kind of had a hard time getting over. This could be like a breakup. This could be a separation. Anything. Like, take it how it resonates. But I do feel like something is still in the midst of the air, okay? But for some reason, you're not talking about it. And I keep saying for some reason. All right? So this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, you have been keeping to yourself a lot. Some of you guys are, again, choosing to see the rainbow in the midst of the storms. And that's funny because after rain, after a storm in general, normally there is rainbows on the ground. So that's funny how I use that example, because I do feel like, again, there are still things that you are not really happy about. And that's why I say you're content. And this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, you have been actually still remaining positive and you are going through this, behind closed doors. Okay. So yeah, you may also be like keeping yourself productive. This is what people are secretly thinking, because I was looking at their hands. You see how like they have a watch on. So yeah, I was thinking of like time. So you are like picking and choosing what to like kind of put your focus on. And this is what people are thinking. All right, you don't really give yourself time to dwell or to think about what's bothering you. And I was hearing the message night and day. So people are seeing that you're always doing something, like even around the clock. I was getting like you work around the clock. All right, so people are thinking, oh, like you've been working a lot, like on your career. You're also sharing more. This could also be like clothes, or just like more insight on your personal life, because I was getting that you may have like shared something sacred with someone. And I get that because there's two hands holding each other. Okay. So yeah, people are secretly thinking that, they are maybe understanding something now. They are seeing kind of with, like, I don't even know how to put it. They're seeing inside you. All right. So I'm not sure if, again, you share something sacred with someone, maybe like something that, for example, like a secret spot. Like maybe this is a spot you go to and only you are the one that knows about it. And like you have introduced someone to it now. And it's like this person is kind of feeling special, and they're also seeing more about you. They're understanding you differently. Okay. So this is what people are secretly thinking. They're also realizing you do have this soft spot. You do have this kind heart. There's like this closeness that you have with people that you love. And also I do feel like people are secretly thinking about like how you yearn for this as well. Like you are actually someone that would do very good, not very good, but you are someone that would be like the ideal person to be with. Like I do feel like someone is seeing you in that light now. And this is what, yeah, these are the secret thoughts that people are having. Okay, there's some kind of closeness here. Okay, so I'm not sure if you've been like close with someone recently, or again, you let someone in your your sacred space. Okay, I'm really getting in like an area. All right, this could be even like your room. You're showing people something that's personal. Okay, I feel like somebody could have shared something that personally happened to you as well. Okay, so the next message that I got was. Hold on, my throat is like. Okay. The next message that I got was people are secretly thinking about how you write. Okay, so you could be like left-handed, or you just maybe have like a different way of like holding a pen and a pencil. Okay. There was something about that here. Like you may just have a different style of writing. Some of you guys may like write really, really small or like really, really big. Okay. But I do feel like people secretly talk about like how your style of writing allows people to understand things, situations, as if they were there. All right. So there's definitely something in depth about you. Like, again, whether people are seeing you more like in depthly, like they kind of understand you more. Or again, like the things you write, it's like you go in depth with it, and it's passionately. It's like people can really envision it as if they've been through it, as if they were there with you. All right. I do feel like people secretly feel for you. And I was getting like feeling sorry for you. All right. Now, I'm not saying that in a bad way, you guys. I just feel like people feel sorry for maybe if they have wronged you, or maybe the fact that you have been wronged by so many. Because I was getting something that you shared, or maybe like the stories, or just your history, something like that here. Like people see, like pot number 2, you're actually this really good person. And that's why I was also getting like someone here can see themselves being with you. They can see that you are gonna be a great husband. You're gonna be a great wife because of the kind person, the kind soul you are. All right. Whatever you write, whatever you type, okay, whatever you speak about, I do feel like people are secretly thinking like you can put tears in other people's eyes. Like that's what I was getting with the feel sorry. Like people could really understand you in that way. Okay. The next message, okay, yes, that makes sense. So I put people understand through your eyes. Okay, that may sound weird, but it's really something about like how you express. It's like so in depth, so passionate, that people can really see it. Like they can see it, they can feel it, they can understand how you felt. All right, so it's like it's unimaginable, but they can imagine, I hope that makes sense. This is what I was getting. All right. And the last message that I got, you guys, was someone here is also secretly thinking that you're booed up. All right. It's either they think you booed up or you're about to be booed up. Okay. I was also getting that with the hands being combined here. There's someone like really feeling you, like they really like you. They like your style. They like you as a person. They really do have this soft spot for you, because I was even looking at the nail color, and the nail color is like very cute, very soft pinkish. So it's like, yeah, someone does have like this soft spot for you. All right. And they do want to unite with you. I also was getting someone secretly thinking that they want to unite with you again. So this could be like a past lover as well. Some of you guys may have been getting like these feelings, or maybe been having dreams of someone, and this may be why. There is someone here that maybe wants to return, because I was also looking at the clock and it's like time is ticking. So they, someone is secretly thinking like, wow, time has passed, and in the midst of this time, you have just grown, like you have become this different person. And I feel like there's definitely someone here that kind of sees you in this different light here. They see, like, again, they feel sorry for either how they wronged you, or again, the things that you have been through. It's like you don't deserve it. You never deserved any of it. All the heartbreak, all the trauma, all the bad storms you went through, part number 2, you never deserved any of that. But it has molded you into something great, to someone that is just inspiring so many. Okay, because like I said, there's people out here that secretly think of like the stories you write, the things you type are like, so I want to say just interesting. Like they want to know more about you, and I feel like you are letting people more in. All right. But you're also not feeding the negative drama, the people that maybe, continue to like try to add burdens to your life, want to see you down. You're not feeding them. You're not giving them responses. You're really not responding. You're either saying okay, or you're just giving the silent treatment. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, part number 2, but this is what people are secretly thinking. So let's get into your oracle cards. I did pull 2 for every pile. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna okay, so you guys got number 41, and then so number 41, home in the sky, and then you got number 4, moon dance. That's funny. 4s could be symbolic to you. Okay, I do know like 4s can represent home, can represent security, foundations. Okay. All right, let me get another drink. My throat. Okay. So I'm going to read the oracle messages. So starting with number 41. Okay. So number 41, home in the sky. It represents wanderlust, adventure, safe haven. Up in the sky, we see a floating neighborhood of houses carried by balloons. Birds peek out through the windows. In this card, there are elements of a journey, symbolized by the sky, birds, and balloons. But there are also houses, which suggest home, security, and stability. These birds have the best of both worlds. They could travel a big distance without losing their home. They are free to seek new experiences without worry. Home truly is where your heart is. That is beautiful. So, pile number 2, a lot of people are secretly thinking how you feel like home to them. All right, you do have someone like in specific. This could be 2 people as well. Like someone really feels a closeness to you, and it's the fact that these cards they're like in the sky, and these houses are connected to balloons. I do feel like you do have someone that wants to return, but then you also have someone that really wants to like take things further with you. All right, like make a future with you. Okay, there's something about how you create a home as well. Like I do feel like people secretly think of like who you would be as a mom, who you would be as a dad. All right, like I'm telling you, there's somebody like fantasizing about their future life with you. Okay, I do peep that here. I say peep. So birds could be significant. Maybe you guys are seeing a lot of birds. Okay. Yeah. Tweety bird could also be significant. All right. So the last oracle card, which is number 4, that is Moon Dance. Let's see. These oracle cards are so cute. Okay. So number 4, Moon Dance. Daring, balance, easiness, adventure, perspective. Look at this girl balancing on a rope. Waltzing with the moon, she is dancing through life. To be this confident is a gift you should be aware of and a treasure. Be brave and adventurous. Get out of your comfort zone and see life from a different perspective. If you maintain a balance between levity and lightheartedness, you can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. I love that. Feel the night breeze in your hair and adventure in your soul. Pile number 2, didn't I say that people are secretly thinking how you've been bothered lately? And that's exactly what this card just stated. You can stay above the everyday noise that threatens to bring us down. So it's like you are choosing to be balanced in something. Some of you guys are keeping yourself grounded. Some of you guys are praying more. Some of you guys are also just, maybe you are actually booed up. Maybe you do have, a connection that is, raising your spirits. This could also be friendships as well. Like you are getting close with those around you. All right. Those that genuinely want to be around you. Okay. But I do feel like there's some secret thoughts about how you would be this great person in life. Like you will be great at being, again, a parent. You'll be great at being a writer, an author, Take it how it resonates, part number 2, but people definitely do love you, and you do have someone secretly thinking how you kind of changed their whole life. You changed the way they view something, also the way they view you. All right, you have allowed someone in some kind of safe place, sacred space of yours, and now they understand you. All right, they want to also protect you in a way as well. Okay. You know what this is reminding me of? I keep using movies and shows as a reference. So I watched this show called The King's Affection. This was a while ago, actually a couple months ago. My loctician put me onto this. And spoiler alert, if you guys are watching it, have not finished it. But pretty much this movie involved, similar to Mulan, all right? You know how like Mulan had to take her dad's place, but it was only supposed to be men. So it's something similar to that here. So this woman has to take her brother's place because of a death that occurred. Her brother passed. So she has to hide this secret. But her cousin knew this secret since they were kids, but he never told her. But once he found that out, like he wanted to protect her. He wanted to keep her safe. And even he kept that secret from her, that he knew that she was a female, but she was playing the male role. She was playing the king, all right? And if anyone found that out, she would get in trouble, like serious trouble, but he wanted to protect her, all right? So it's something similar to that here. There's someone here that's secretly thinking that they want to keep you safe. They want to keep you protected because you are someone so sacred. And I do feel like there is a past person that has awakened to this sacredness about you. They realize you are someone so special, so soft, so delicate, and they want to take care of you. All right. So let's see. I'm going to pull from tarot. Okay. I do feel like people are also secretly thinking how you may be confused between like two people. This could be like, these love offers I was getting, All right, anything else, Spirit? What are people's secret thoughts? Some of you guys could also like to get your nails done, okay? You could like to get your nails done. I feel like you are someone that keeps everything like clean, short, cut, and simple, all right? I didn't even mean to put in that order, but there's something about that here. Like your whole order, your whole style is very simple, but it's like very elegant, all right? So pot number 2, what are people's secret thoughts of pot number 2, Spirit? 4s are definitely significant here because I just looked at the clock again. You guys see those 4 dots on the clock? So there's definitely something about 4. So that could be April. Oh my gosh. And as I say that, the 4 of Cups come out. That's crazy. So, okay, the Justice card is in the back of the deck. Okay, so people are also secretly thinking that you are someone that if someone is not giving you like the truth, if someone is feeding you BS, there's something about you knowing, like you intuitively knowing, you intuitively picking up on it, and you won't feed into it. You won't even entertain it, okay? So this could be like lies as well. Maybe there's someone here that could be trying to feed you a BS story, and it's like, you know, they're lying, all right? And you won't entertain it. You just maybe ignore it, okay? I feel like you are just not putting your time into something anymore, and this does feel like a connection with someone. This could be a friendship. This could be a partnership as well. Something about that here. I feel like, you know, someone has lied and you're like, I'm not even, you know what? If you want to bring me this lie, clearly you do not deserve, you know, my time. You do not deserve a conversation with me. So I do feel like there's something about that here. People are secretly thinking that you are not taking some kind of offer. You're not taking some kind of apology. You're like, no, thank you. All right. I'm literally seeing someone rip something up. All right, so whether that's like a letter, I don't know. Take it how it resonates, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer, all right? This could also be like a Scorpio, Sagittarius, or a Leo, Gemini, or a Libra, because the Justice card was in the back of the deck. All right, so let's see. Pot number 2, what are people's secret thoughts? Oh my gosh, the 7 of Swords came out in reverse. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm telling you, the 7 of Swords it's an energy of sneakiness. The fact that it's in reverse, someone is not being as sneaky as they think they are. And pot number 2, you know this, all right? And this is what people are secretly thinking. They're like, I cannot come to pot number 2 with these lies. I can't. And that's possible. There may be also someone trying to come in and they know that they got to bring the truth. They got to come clean. They got to. Because you're someone that you will not feed into that crap. You're not someone to mess around with. And I do feel like there's someone here that wants to get on your good side again. This is what someone is secretly thinking right now. They're like, how can I get on pot number 2's good side? Because pot number 2 is so alert, is so intuitive that they know that what I did in the past is like, I can't come to them again with lies. I can't. Like, I will have to come clean, and some of them may have to come clean about everything, because I keep being drawn to this watch. So this watch could talk about, like, again, even the things they've done in the past, you know. Wow, the Justice card's in the back of the deck again. So there's definitely something about truth here. All right, I'm going to pull one more card. Anything else, Spirit? What are people's secret thoughts? I do feel like a lot of people are secretly thinking how, like, you are this kind person. Like, you deserve so much. And they have realized that, which is why they want to bring this to you. And I also feel like there's also someone in your energy now that knows, like, you know that they're lying about something. People secretly think of how you're very psychic. Like, no one can lie to you. Yeah, the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands and the Temperance card in the back. So there is like silent battles, silent tension in the air around you. But pot number 2, people are also secretly thinking how you're not paying attention to it. You would rather, again, not feed into it. I feel like you're putting people basically in the position where they're fighting with themselves. All right. So if they try to bring in, again, the drama, the long text messages, you're giving them nothing. You're giving them nothing to feed off. So it's like they're having a battle with themselves. And I feel like you are kind of having people kind of like, again, get themselves together. Like, okay, I need to, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to bother pot number 2? Because I low-key want to be with pot number 2, or I low-key want to be in pot number 2's presence. Like, there's something about your presence being so sacred, so valuable. Like, you have, it's funny because in the Four of Cups, he's literally sitting on this tree. He's in his own spot. I'm telling you, like, it's the spot that you're in right now. People see that you are in a good position. You're not complete, but you're content. You're in a good, I'm hearing high horse. So yeah, you've been very happy lately. All right. And there's something sacred about this spot here. I do feel like a lot of people also secretly think about like how you are someone that's well loved by God, by the divine, by the universe. They see that you are taken care of in all of this, even when there's all this conflict, like somehow you still remain like sitting down, not getting your hands dirty, right? It's like someone else is doing the dirty work for you. And I'm not literally meaning dirty work. It just feels like you don't have to get your hands dirty for nothing. All right. People secretly think like you do have a lot being taken care of for you. All right. And you do have people that want to come back. You do have people that's already in your energy that have wronged you, and they know they have wronged you, but they see you're not feeding into it. You're not addressing it. You're just keeping your distance. Okay. You're definitely an emperor. Okay. You're someone that's bound for success. This is what people are secretly thinking. All right. So I think that's all I have for you, pot number 2. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right. So if you chose pot number 3, this is your reading, pot number 3. So let's see, what are people's secret thoughts of you? Okay. So the first message that I got, you guys, was about being a money magnet. All right, so people are secretly thinking how you have been definitely receiving a lot more money. This doesn't even have to just be money. This could be maybe, different opportunities that will bring in a lot of money for you. And this is what people are secretly thinking. Okay, I also got the message that people can see you having your own show. And that's funny because I've been given a lot of examples of like movies and shows in this reading. So it's funny how I got this channel message for you, pot number 3. So maybe you guys felt drawn to watch another pile, but there's definitely something about you having your own show. I was getting like a reality TV show. So this means that people are definitely secretly like fascinated about you. All right. They're fascinated about your life. All right. What you have going on, who you are as a person. I feel like people also secretly think about like how you are someone that just radiates beauty. Like you're someone that's so beautiful. All right. Like people can look at you every day, every second, every minute. Okay. That's how beautiful and that's how handsome you are, pot number 3. I do feel like a lot of people secretly, wish that they could look like you, or wish that they could have, certain things that you have. Okay. I was hearing something about like a fairy tale. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, so yeah, something about like fairy tales. Okay, so people definitely secretly think that you will be someone that will have it all, or maybe you are like someone that has it all now. All right, I do pick up on that. Like you will be someone that will just make it. All right, and this is what people are secretly thinking. This could be like in your friend group. This could also be like people that aren't even friends with you. They may know of you and they may see you, watch you. All right. So you could have like a social media account. You could have, I heard Twitch as well. So you're definitely on social media platforms. Okay. And this is what people are secretly thinking. I'm hearing that song, He Could Be the One. So that's funny. Yeah, he could be the one. I think that's a song. Oh my gosh, I can't even, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's from a show, like a Disney show. So yeah, there's something about this show here. All right, people also secretly think that you can put on a show. You're a great performer. All right, so whether this is like the way you dance, whether this is like maybe you're a comedian, you're a speaker, you're, a great content creator. Like whatever you speak about, whatever you perform, whatever you do, it's the action that's involved in everything, like the videos, the work, the content. It's like, it's so fascinating, it's intriguing. All right, I do feel like some people are low-key addicted to you. Pod number 3, I'm not gonna lie, okay, they are addicted to you. All right, and this is what people are secretly thinking, like, whoa, I do watch pod number 3 a little too much. All right, like maybe too much. All right, so the next message. Okay, so I did say that. So you could definitely have a social media, and people are secretly seeing that you have a fan base. Yes, I was getting that. So people definitely are seeing that you are adored. You're supported by many, and this support is like effortlessly. Okay, so that's why I was getting how like you maybe have your own show, or maybe they could see you having your own show. All right, people secretly think that you're low key famous. Like, no joke, you're low-key famous, all right? The next message that I got was sugar honey iced tea. Now, that does spell out a curse word. So people are also secretly thinking, that maybe you don't curse that much. You maybe abbreviate things, all right? You definitely do choose your words wisely. I feel like you're definitely someone very classy, for my masculines and my feminines watching. You choose to present yourself in a certain way, when you're out in public. And it just feels appropriate. Like, I feel like the right settings, and I don't want to make this sound like multiple personalities, but you just know like the time and the place. You know where it's, when it's the right time to, present yourself in a professional way. And then when it's time to, be fun, be free, and be your fun self. Okay, there's something about that here. So definitely people secretly think about that. I do feel like you have people like low-key surprised by this fame, or just by like this energy you're in right now. All right, I do feel like people are like seeing you in this different light. Okay, this light where again you are famous. Okay, so you do have this social media following. You do have like these paparazzi, these fans. Okay, so they're surprised by this. All right, I do feel like people secretly think about you having moments of like really being shy and then really being open. And this is funny, you guys, but I was hearing like the SpongeBob narrator, and I was hearing 10 minutes later. So I'm not sure if you guys watch SpongeBob, but you know how like in the show in between they be like 3 hours later. So something about that here. So yeah, definitely narrator, shows, movies, something about this. Like you could play a part. Some of you guys could be also like a good actor, a good actress, and this is what people are secretly thinking. Like you could play a role very well. Some of you guys may also know how to change your voice. You may also be like into what is that called? Some of you guys are like a ventriloquist, okay? So yeah, you definitely do have a talent, and you can step into like some sort of role. Now this could be again acting, or this could again be like when you're working, you do step into that role, okay? And people are secretly thinking like you're really good at it, like you're really great, okay? The next message that I got was people secretly think that you are someone very connected to your inner child. And that makes sense because like I said with the SpongeBob. So I do feel like SpongeBob was just someone that was always, he was like a happy little kid, like definitely a happy sponge, okay? So a sponge, some of you guys may be also like empaths, or you could just be someone like highly sensitive to certain things. So maybe this is also why, you guys are able to like play certain roles. Maybe you guys are also very intuitive. So yeah, take it how it resonates, but something about sponges here. So you may also, thank you, Spirit. So some of you guys may also like take on people's problems. That's what I was getting with that sponge. okay? And this is what people secretly think. Like, you do kind of take on things that aren't yours, like other people's burdens, okay? Also got the message that you like to keep things fun and playful, and that is like SpongeBob's vibe, right? Like, I was getting also the scene when he was playing with the jellyfish. So you do have like this energy of just kind of being like naive, like, why would he be playing with jellyfish? Like, jellyfish could sting you, right? But it's like, I feel like there's something about you not really seeing any of that. You don't really, or at least you choose not to see it, okay? You choose to just think of, I'm having fun, you definitely are that kind of person. You may like to take risks. You may like to be spontaneous, all right? I was also hearing the message to ease up a bit. So people secretly think like you do not take everything serious, okay? You are the one to tell someone to kind of ease up, I was also hearing like to take a shot. So maybe you are also that friend, that brother, that sister that, kind of encourages, loosen up a little bit. All right, have some fun. Like I said, you do know when it's time to work. You do know when it's time to be fun, be silly, okay? So you're definitely, what's appropriate, all right? And I was even getting that with your outfits. I do feel like people secretly think like you're very good at that, okay? I do feel like also people secretly think of how they can be themselves around you. Like, you love and respect yourself. So it's like people feel like they also want to do this as well. They feel like they can love themselves and be, who they are behind closed doors in front of you. It's like you create like a safe space, okay? It's the fact that you can love and respect yourself in front of other people. So it's like people also may show you like the things that they love or the things that they do, maybe the things that they're also interested in, okay? Like, there's something about that here. I was picking up on that, all right? Things that other people may find weird, I feel like you may like encourage it. You may make it sound fun, make it sound cool, or again, it's just no judging with you. Part number 3, this is what people secretly think, like you're not someone that judges. You don't even judge yourself, all right? I feel like you definitely take it easy on yourself. So it's like, you see how she's again kissing herself. So she's loving every aspect of herself, okay? Whether that's like every scar, extra layer, take it how it resonates, okay? I feel like you love yourself. And this is what people secretly think. They're like, you inspire me to want to be the same to myself, okay? It's funny because I was getting like you could be naive sometimes, but then you're also not easily fooled. There's definitely something about you playing, like acting very well. Maybe you guys like to act like a fool, but you really are not someone that's easily fooled. So you're definitely gifted. Your intuition is definitely on point. So people also secretly think like, okay, pot number 3, they're not, they cannot easily be played. You're not someone that's easily to sleep with. No, because you respect and love yourself. You respect and honor your boundaries. And I feel like you enforce boundaries. Okay, so you maybe teach people about boundaries. You may, again, speak up on your boundaries so people, again, know, I can't play with pot number 3. All right, you're definitely in some form of like protection as well. So whether you like wear protection, you speak on protection, you may pray a lot, you may pray over people as well. I do feel like people secretly think like your prayers are powerful. So like the things that you speak, the things that you pray on is like, they know if it came from you, they know it's, trustworthy. They know, they can believe it. Okay. The next message that I got was, this is funny because I heard the message, your hair is like a pop out feature, okay? So what I got with the pop out feature was, your hair makes you really stand out, all right? So whether it's like out or down, I do feel like people really secretly find your hair to be very gorgeous. I heard very gorgeous, okay? Some of you guys may like afros. You may like, it's kind of like a lion, you know how they have all that hair around them. So some of you guys may really have like a lot of hair. You have a full head of hair, all right? And people are definitely secretly thinking how your hair really is something that is really nice. You take care of your hair, or your hair has grown, all right? It's definitely like a catalyst to your beauty, okay? It definitely makes you pop out more. So that's what I got for your channel messages. Let's look into your oracle cards. Okay. So let me get another drink. Okay, so pile number 3, you guys got number 15. That is Elixir of Life. And then you got number 52, which is Sea Witch. Okay, so 5s could be significant here. Okay, I know 5s, for some reason I just heard duality. So some of you guys could be like mixed or something, or like you're, again, like there's something about you like living another life. I feel like you guys may really like have like this life online and this life, you know, not online. Something about that here. So people definitely secretly think about this here. All right, so again, back to the oracle messages. Number 15, I'm gonna read it. So all right, number 15, Elixir of Life, healing, consolidation, reinvigoration, truth. A woman is leaning towards a deep red rose. She faces the flower with her eyes closed, concentrating on the lush bloom. She is receiving the sweet scent of nature and the energy of life. The wind rustles her hair, whispering the truths of the universe into her ears. She can hear her own breath mingling with the wind. Sitting quietly in nature by a stream or in a garden can help still our wandering mind and help heal our troubled heart. Wow. Pile number 3, there's definitely something healing about you. This is what people are secretly thinking. Like, being around you, breathing in your air, your presence is a breath of fresh air. All right. You definitely allow people to, I don't know, like you definitely want not peace, Lord. You make people want better for themselves, and maybe peace is significant. Maybe you are at peace right now, and people secretly think this. They're like, you are so at peace, like you make me want to be at peace. You make me want to heal myself. You make me want to forgive everything that has been, you know, done, you know, in my life. I feel like there's something about that here. You promote healing, pile number 3. You inspire other people to wake up and smell the roses. This is what people are secretly thinking, how you are so inspiring. You're so inspiring, and this could be why you have this fan base. All right. The next one was 52 in the Sea Witch. All right, so let's go to that one. Okay, that's funny. All right, 52, Sea Witch, innocence, joy of play, wonder. All right, this small mermaid is called the Witch of the Sea. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I swear I did not know this card had a jellyfish on it. Okay, back to what I was saying. Instead of a fishtail, she has a jellyfish on the lower part of her body. Her hair sways behind her like flowing tentacles. There's definitely something about your hair, pile number 3. She holds a windmill in her hand that propels her forward. A wide-eyed fish is her loyal companion on her ocean's journey. She is young and uses the magic of childlike thinking to dance in the waves, marveling in the wonder of life. You are so connected to your inner child, pile number 3. This is what people are secretly thinking. You have this side of you that is so playful, that is so imaginative. You have this crazy imagination, all right? Some of you guys may also have like this strong bond with someone, or maybe an animal. Maybe you have a pet. Take it how it resonates, pile number 3. But I feel like your whole lifestyle, people secretly think of like how they want to be like you. They want to look like you. All right. They want to heal like you. All right. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I'm telling you, there's something about your hair. And then the jellyfish, that's crazy. Because like I brought up the SpongeBob example, how I was getting, you're someone that could be naive, or maybe, you know, people secretly think like you could be naive because you are playing again with a jellyfish, and it's like, who dares plays with a jellyfish? So I feel like you definitely do kind of dive into the unknown. Part number 3, you definitely dive into the scary aspects of life, the deep healing parts that a lot of people don't want to even look into. There's something about you doing that. All right. And now you're inspiring so many people. Part number 3, that's beautiful. Also, it's 12:12 p.m. on the clock. That's crazy. So 12s are significant, 5s are significant. So let's pull from tarot. I do feel like you do have people like secretly like mirroring you. Okay. I don't like using copy anymore, because it's like we no longer copy. Like we inspire each other. Okay. And this is what I feel. Pile number 3, people are secretly thinking like they're low-key obsessed with you, and it is because you inspire them to be this greater version of themselves. Like, you see how she's loving herself. Pink, it could be significant. All right. You're just becoming more, I don't know, like in love with yourself, in love with life, in love with what you do. And this is what people are really thinking. Oh my gosh, you guys. The Queen of Cups came out. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So, y'all, the Queen of Cups is like the one of the queens that is like the nurturer, the one that's like the mom of the group, the one that is so giving, so generous. Pile number 3, this is you, man or female watching. I feel like you have healed so much in yourself, and you are like teaching those around you. And people are secretly thinking like how you have really come very far. Okay. So they see like maybe the way you respond is different, you know, maybe when there is conflict. All right. They see how you approach it now. You approach it with the Queen of Cups energy. All right. Maybe you're someone that really does try to calm down a situation differently. Like, you may calm down a situation in a calm way, in a gentle parent way, you know? And also, Queen of Cups is also someone very intuitive. She's definitely someone connected to her emotions, her feelings. Very empathetic. Oh my gosh. I said something about a sponge here. So 4 of Wands comes out. I'm telling you. It's crazy how these piles kind of like correspond with one another. You guys could have probably picked another pile, or maybe felt drawn to. But 4 of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. People secretly feel like you are like the greatest mom. You are the greatest dad, the greatest sister, the greatest brother. All right. You're someone that definitely teaches without maybe giving lectures. Okay. I love this. Some of you guys could also be married. Okay. So people also secretly think like they wish they would, you know, have a wife like you, have a husband like you. All right. Or maybe they see you will be that wife, be that husband. All right. I feel like people are also secretly thinking like you're someone that, you know, the way you settle down is like so inspiring. All right. Even like the way you settle down conflicts. Like, I was getting that. The way you address tension, the way you address bad situations is like you are like, you're so calming, so gentle with everyone. The King of Wands came out. So I feel like it's just the way you lead things. Pile number 3. You lead things very differently. Like, you don't go into it full force. You kind of just wave your way in. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. Like, weave your way into it. All right. You don't rush life. People secretly think of like how patient you are. All right, you're very good at something, okay? Whether that's like good at, being a parent, whether that's good at, again, calming down situations, whether that's good at throwing parties. All right, people definitely do secretly think about this. Like, you're someone that is so inspiring. Pot number 3, I look up to you, literally. This is what people are secretly thinking. I also feel like it's the way you communicate as well. All right, because did I get that for? Yeah, I got sugar honey iced tea. So you may be someone that doesn't curse, or maybe you try to limit, who you curse in front of, or again, you abbreviate things. It's like some form of respect that you show, whether that's to yourself or to other people around you. People secretly notice this, like they secretly think this. All right, they may not vocalize this to you, but it is noticed about you. Pile number 3. So I'm gonna pull one more card. All right, anything else, Spirit? It's definitely just a lot of inspiration you give. Pile number 3. You teach self-love. You teach you are like a true testimony of what it is to like truly love yourself. Like, people see you are so happy and you have received so much. All right, so some of you guys have maybe been by yourself for so long, and you now have attracted a good partner, a good household, like something about that here. Or maybe this is, your standards, they're so high, and it's because you have realized the value you bring. Like, you bring so much to the table. You really do inspire people to change up their ways. All right, so pile number 3. Anything else, Spirit? Please and thank you. What are people's secret thoughts? Oh my gosh, y'all, we got the devil reverse. So that's exactly what I'm telling you. Pile number 3. You loved yourself so much that you're someone that is not easily too full. You're not easily to sleep with. You could be someone that practiced celibacy, and maybe you found your person, or maybe your person's coming in, take it how it resonates. But there's something about like how you have introduced like a new way of living to someone. So they see, pile number 3, you're doing so well, and you are not going out sleeping with different people. You're not entertaining that. You're actually learning how to heal. You're learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to build yourself. It's something about that here. That's funny how the King of Wands and then the Devil reverse is like, you kind of put this on a hold, put this on a stop, and you may have removed this. Maybe you guys again removed all forms of sexual activity, and you have chosen to work on yourself, to love yourself. All right, there's something sacred about you, and some of you guys may have come from pile number 2, because that's exactly what I was getting also in pile number 2, is that you realize how sacred you are. And this is also what people are secretly thinking. Like, you are not someone that someone can just come in and throw you off like that. All right, I get that actually a lot in the collective reading, so that's awesome. Pile number 3. I do feel like people secretly think that you can also detach yourself from bad habits very quickly. So whether you pick up like a bad habit, you can like end it like the next day, the next week, something like that here. So it's like it takes you a short amount of time to end something versus like other people may have like a hard time. All right. There's something also about quitting cold turkey. Like you the way I said that sounded funny. Cold turkey. So yeah, it's like you don't need to be in a hospital to, quit. The way you withdraw from things is like, as you are withdrawing, you are loving yourselves in the middle of it. Literally. Like, that's so beautiful, pile number 3. You're a beautiful spirit. And I think a lot of people see that in you. All right. Some of you guys may also really be into like, astrology, numerology, tarot, healing in general, because you guys did get number 52, and that's the sea witch. Okay, so maybe you consider yourselves to be witches, gods, goddesses, okay, priestess, take it how it resonates. But I do feel like you do introduce that to a lot of people, and you show them, you know what, this is not evil. This is actually very sacred. This is actually very healing. All right. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you, pile number 3. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. I would love to know. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye.